August the 16th, 2019. As you're looking at a low pressure system that's trying to form over the Gulf, but actually the center of it is on shore in Florida. Now, in the video I did today about the market ending, I showed a map where the National Weather Service was watching this area, an area in the Caribbean, and an area coming off the coast of Africa, and we'll take a look at that. But this system actually has a 20% chance of development, and it's going to move off the Florida coast into the Atlantic, so all my friends up the East Coast, keep an eye on it. This one really has my concern here. Earlier today, when they put out that notification, we did not have rotation at that point, but notice in the bottom left corner, here in the Caribbean itself, you have that. Now, also coming off the coast of Africa, they're watching it, but we're still getting a lot of this Saharan dust layer. And what happens? The sand absorbs water. It has to have this moisture in these storms for them to develop. But that's going to change. Also, there is some wind shear if you look in the Caribbean, but they said by Monday that would be completely gone, and all of the energy that's trying to move west towards the east coast of the U.S. and into the Gulf of Mexico itself, and they are kind of watching Texas on this Caribbean storm. But here in Florida, again, the center of this is overland, 20% chance of development in the next 5 days, and notice how once it comes offshore into the Atlantic, it will be over the Gulf Stream, which is extremely warm water. Now, they're talking about, even though it may not develop strong, there could be a threat of flash flooding in that region, Georgia, South, and North Carolina. It's going to be moving northeastward at 5 to 10 miles per hour, near these three coasts. So, guys, just keep an eye on it. Shouldn't be developing into a hurricane or anything like that. But this is just a sign of what's going on. So watch for flash flooding, though. That could be a big deal. And what's going to happen? You notice all the storms that were behind this in the Gulf of Mexico itself. This thing is going to do like Barry and pull all of those storms out of the warm waters of the Gulf and pull it up the East Coast. But, guys, the one in the Caribbean really has me concerned. We're watching it. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.